We are ready. All right. Reaction time.
Baby! I'm back.
Extreme rules. Which, honestly, at the end of the day, I don't really think it was very extreme. Nor did it rule. But anyways. Let's go.
Let's just kick this off.
Let's kick it off with the kickoff match that neither one of us actually picked
because we didn't know it was happening. It was
I figured they would add a kickoff match, but like I didn't know who.
To be quite honest, I can't even talk about this match because I didn't watch it.
I actually didn't watch it either.
I can't even. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I don't like.
Kalisto won though, right?
Kalisto won. It was a little distraction from Apollo Crews. Not Apollo Crews, but Titus O'Neil. Titus brand. Aura. But I don't think he was trying to do that. But yeah, Kalisto beat Apollo Crews. Like I said, I can't really speak on this match because, again, I didn't watch it. Because again, honestly, I was at the store getting chips and stuff, and then they were like, "Oh, this kickoff match." But again, I can't watch something that you throw them in like the last minute. This wasn't even on Saturday. This was done on Sunday. So again, I can't speak of that match.
I probably would have picked Apollo Crews anyway. So
yeah, that's how that match goes. But opening up into Extreme Rules, Dean Ambrose versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. I like this match. It was an okay match. It wasn't anything too flabbergasting. I mean, The Miz and Dean Ambrose put on good matches, but they're not, out of the extraordinary. I didn't like the stipulation, so that's why, this match was kind of like, it could be The Miz, winning his 7th Intercontinental Championship. I like the idea that The Miz had, having Murry slap Dean Ambrose. I thought that was fantastic. It didn't work.
It didn't work, but
it was fantastic.
I did call that sound. Wouldn't it be surprised if The Miz gets Maurice to slap him, kick him in the balls, do something? And he did.
I just want to say shout out to The Miz though, man. Maurice, man. But that's another topic for another video.
Well, I definitely did like the match myself. I honestly think it could have been the best match of the night. It's a toss-up between that and the main event. But I definitely did like it. I definitely thought they did really good. Dean Ambrose puts on solid matches for the most part, unless he's wrestling Brock Lesnar. And The Miz usually puts on good matches too. Miz is by far super underrated.
Miz is a great storyteller.
I
think he's a great storyteller.
I can agree with that. So I am excited. Not only am I excited, technically he pinned him and win. He hit him. He got him with the mic check and won. So I mean, at the end of the day, technically he was distracted, but still, you know what? It's all right because he still got the 1, 2, 3, and now he has the comeback tour going on right now. And I feel like.
Do you think he's gonna break Jericho's record?
Well, I don't know about Jericho's record, but I feel like there could be a good chance he's gonna beat the Honky Tonk Man's longest reign Intercontinental Championship. Because that's what they're doing nowadays is beating those reigns. CM Punk did it, AJ Lee did it, New Day's done it, and then Charlotte took over AJ Lee. So I feel like it's time. I actually thought they might have done it his last go around as Intercontinental Champion, but I think this time, it's going to be time. The Honky Tonk Man, his record's going to go down. Like I said, I don't know if Miz is going to win 9 or 10 technically in the 10. But I think he at least going to get in the record books that way. But still, Miz arguably one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time.
Of course. I've said it before. I've said it again. You guys know how I feel about mixed tag team matches.
Dumb.
It's not that I have an issue with. It's not even the women or the guys. It's just these matches are just not entertaining to me. I mean, even with my man John Cena and Nikki Bella, I still was not interested in the match itself at WrestleMania. The promos were good, but still wasn't interested in the match within itself.
See, talking about, let's go WrestleMania real quick here. Because that was with Miz and Maurice. To me, I didn't care about the match, but the build up to the match,
yes.
The story with Miz and John Cena and Maurice and Nikki, that was the best out of all the WrestleMania storylines. That was, to me, was the best.
And they only built it up within a month.
It was written good. The idea was good. I liked how it was portrayed. Best storyline going into WrestleMania. But I knew the match was going to be somewhat disappointing, which it did actually surprise me a little bit, where I was like, oh wow, they're really letting the Miz, beat up on John Cena. But that went away pretty quickly, and we know the rest is history. But yeah, back to the actual mixed team match we're trying to talk about.
It was. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I fade in and out of these matches because it's like I don't care for mixed tag team matches, and that's just the honest God truth. It either needs to be just a regular men's tag team match, or I'd rather just sit there and watch a regular women's match. I'm not gonna lie to you. And what was that? About 2 years ago, I watched the entire match between the Bellas and then Paige and AJ because they were women, and they were still they could cheat, beat the crap out of each other. You can't do that in a mixed tag team match. So to me, it's not as interesting as I would like it to be. So I can't sit there and say, you know what? I like that match. It was an alright match. I'm glad Rick Swann and Sasha Banks got a victory.
Yeah, for me, see, I actually didn't watch Extreme Rules on Sunday. I kind of forgot, not about the show, but just kind of had a moment, and I actually made plans to watch Wonder Woman. So I figured I'll go watch Wonder Woman, come home and watch Extreme Rules, which that didn't happen. So what I did was actually watch Monday Night Raw and Extreme Rules at the same time. Basically, I muted Monday Night Raw and watched Extreme Rules. And if I saw something interesting on Raw, I switched over. But I'm not gonna lie. So that match, the Sasha Banks match, honestly, I watched like the first 2-3 minutes of it, and I switched over to Raw because I found Raw to be more entertaining. I don't even know what part of Raw was on when I was watching Sasha's match. To me, it was a wasted match, and the reason why I say wasted match, all it was making sure, arguably, your number one diva on the brand, because you can say Sasha can be arguably their top diva on the brand. She's not in a title picture, but that doesn't mean she can't be number one. But basically, you're just giving her a match, and you're showing off the cruiserweights. That's pretty much what it is.
I do feel like, as far as, Alexa has the title, but I feel like Sasha is the number one draw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think at the end of the day, though, Bayley will surpass that. But yeah,
I do feel like. Speaking of that, what the hell? I have no clue what was. That was. We're on to the WWE Raw's Women's Championship match and between Alexa Bliss and good old Bayley. That you want to talk about a squash match? That was a Brock Lesnar Goldberg quality match right there. And I'm not talking about like the actual match itself. I'm talking about the time limit. It was 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
See, with this match right here, like I said, I didn't watch it. I watched it all on Monday. So one of the guys at work, Asa, he had watched it. He said, I already knew what happened. Of course, I know what's going on and stuff like that. But he said, when I watch it, look at Bayley's face and watch it, because he said he noticed through most of the match, and even the promo she cut at the beginning, that you can tell that she was going to lose based off of her look. And during that match, that's what I looked at, and I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you can kind of tell from her face, even in the promo, that there was no confidence, which made it definitely seem like, yeah, you know what, she was gonna lose.
Yeah, you can tell how she looked up at the pole. Like there was like, I mean, I've seen Bayley in action. I've seen Bayley, live and in person at NXT events, especially here in Austin. And then, at the Royal Rumble, even when I'm pretty sure she knew she was going to lose against Charlotte, her mentality was not like that. It was like she looked at the pole and then had like this sad face.
Yeah, I think really, right now, Bayley's out of the title picture. I think it's really going to be, moving forward, at least for, next couple of months or a month or so, going to be, what's her face? What's the Rock cousin's name?
Nia Jax?
Nia Jax, there you go. Blanking on her name. I think it's going to be Nia Jax going forward. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if Nia Jax takes the title off of Bliss. But, yeah, honestly, like I said at the beginning, this was Extreme Rules, but I didn't really think it was any extremeness to it at all. And I definitely was disappointed a little bit throughout the whole night.
This one kind of hit home for me because I've watched this happen live twice. Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys. And when I say, okay, so back in 2001, I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in 2001, the Hardys lost their titles against the Dudleys, which basically, with the same concept. Matt was out. This time Jeff was out. He was out, and then Matt had to come back in, and then, he escaped, and then, Matt gets out again, and then Jeff Hardy does a swanton bomb on Devon, and he misses. He goes to the table, and then the Dudleys leave with both the WCW titles and the WWF titles at the time. So, although I chose the Hardys, looking back at it, I'm not really a big fan of tag team steel cage matches because of stuff like this happening. Because I think once you're out, you know what I'm saying, you're out, and I think, yeah, you may have to go back in and help your partner, but I was already out. So I mean, it was a good match, it wasn't.
One of my problems was the finish. I don't mind the finish, but there was no effort for Matt, to me, to get Jeff out of the ring.
Because there's no way.
There was no effort. I mean, to me, I would, there should have been, I know it's fake, and so, yes, they're acting. But like I said, the acting part right there, the effort to put into, even, act like you're trying to get him out of the ring was just not there. So it was just like, okay.
Oh no, I know, we know why. Ruby, Matt's wife, is spreading to have her baby at any time. And you can't have your tag team champions not be there. People ask, why is Jeff not going to be there? Well, Jeff's not billed as a singles competitor right now. It's like he can't, but I'm pretty sure Vince still wants him to be a tag team for right now. They're still elevating the tag team line. So depending on how they want to do with the Revival, because that's, like I said before, I still think that you're going to have Matt and Jeff win the titles back at some time and then lose them again to the Revival. I think that is going to be the Revival's top thing to actually do. This is I'm sticking with that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
As far as, like I said, the match itself, it's a pretty okay match. I didn't have an issue with it, but I understand why they lost. Not gonna lie to you, this next match hit home just a little bit because I know this man's worth. I've seen him in Impact Wrestling. I've seen him in Ring of Honor. So, we're on the WWE Cruiserweight Championship between Neville and my man AA Austin Aries. And I'm a fan of Neville. I've been a fan of Neville ever since he became NXT champion against Bo Dallas about 3 years ago. But I know the dedication that Austin Aries has done to actually come back from almost career-threatening injury with his eye. So this is the first time I've seen this in a long time where a guy's beaten someone back to back to back on all 3 pay-per-views, and it's went over. So that to me, I don't know, it low-key bothers me just a little bit.
It doesn't low-key bother me. It completely bothers me. Yes. This is the problem. The cruiserweight division, okay? They got their own show. So really, their roster has a lot that it can be done with. One, it has its own show. Technically, it's got its own show and it's on Raw, okay?
Right.
So when it first started, you know, I to me, TJP was the guy. I definitely thought they can build around him, okay? And then here comes Neville, and I'm like, okay, I like this new Neville. I think they can use them too and build around, okay? And then the way came in, I'm like, okay. So to me, those are the 3 guys that I felt like they could build a cruiserweight division around. The other guys, I felt like they can come up and challenge for that title, so and so. But at the end of the day, I don't really think they're like the face of the cruiserweight division. Well, you went ahead and you turned TJP into a softie, okay? So then you only have AA and Neville, which that's fine, no big deal. But you have now just let Neville dominated 3 times. Not dominated, because he did cheat once, actually twice, but you still let him win 3 times in a row and build him to a point where it's like, who's going to be able to beat Neville now? Because once again, the other person to me, TJP, is too soft.
And he lost.
And he got trashed on 205.
So
what are we doing with the cruiserweight division? We're just going to let Neville run it? Or are you going to give, AA a 4th shot? I mean, I don't know. But I just don't like it. To me, you built Neville up too much to the point where,
to the point where Neville looks like what Brock Lesnar is for the main roster.
I can say that.
That's exactly how it's looking.
To the point now, who's going to be able to beat Neville? Now, to me, I would have been okay with this. Neville won the first match. AA wins the second match. Neville won the third match. This last match will be the third match. Gets his title back. I would have been okay with that, because then you don't build Neville up too much as the top, the Brock Lesnar guy of who's going to beat him, because AA beat him. But, like I said, this one right here really, really irritates me a lot, because I felt like we're building people who don't need to be built way too strong. That's all. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, because it frustrates me. But the main event, me and Murry had this conversation last night. I guess, I don't know if it's just the era that we're in, or maybe because of the eras that me and Murry grew up in watching. When we say extreme, fatal 5-way match. Somebody could have took a lot more bumps than what they actually could. Maybe that's just me. Is that just me? Or is that fact? I think it's fact. Because what they used the steel chair, the steel steps, and they put something to the announcer table. I'm pretty sure that was it. I don't think they used like any other weapons or anything else. No. But yeah. So I think there's a problem.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm looking forward to Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. I'm happy to see what they're gonna build with that. But I mean, the match itself, I mean, it was a good match. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was surprisingly good match. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Finn had it. Samoa Joe came in there.
We both picked Finn.
He came in there so quick, and I gotta give Samoa Joe where credit is due, because he was kind of under my radar, or what are they going to do with him lately, too. So he definitely captivated on that. I don't know what the other 4 have in store for Great Balls of Fire. But, like I said, we shall see.
Yeah, the match itself was overall decent, pretty good. To me, it was a little disappointed because I was actually pretty excited about this match. Because I really just thought they were going to beat the crap out of each other, which they did in a sense, but not to the sense of the extreme title. But I understand why Samoa Joe win. Okay? To me, your three guys of the future, especially with Raw, are Reigns, Rollins, and Finn Balor. Well, this little feud with Brock Lesnar is going to be kind of a one and done. 1 month feud, and that's it. And honestly, it's probably going to be, to me, I feel like it's going to be not a squash match, but leaning towards that because of what Samoa Joe did to Paul Heyman on Monday. And I say this because I don't think those other three guys truly could do a one and done with Brock Lesnar, because I think it would do more damage to them than good for them. Now Bray, I think Bray could because Bray has already done something like that before, where one and done and he just gets beat up. Undertaker, John Cena, and his character can make it through that. Finn, I don't think I would put Finn anywhere near that. Rollins, I think I might have been okay. Reigns, I wouldn't either, because Reigns is very, people already want to boo him, so why give him more reason to boo him? Especially because you're going to want that to be your WrestleMania 34. But like I said, I see why Samoa Joe wins. I think the match with Brock and Samoa Joe could be pretty good, but I don't see it lasting very long.
Someone took your spot.
Took my spot. The little hoopty. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see, because we got Great Balls of Fire coming up. What was it? July 19th. July 19th.
Like, share, subscribe.
Well, don't go nowhere yet. Because we got a special announcement. Even Qeyante doesn't know about this announcement. What up? Sorry, guys. So I made this special announcement, and the video, unfortunately, the camera died. So I'm here actually live right now, and I'm ready to make this special announcement. Like I said, Qeyante didn't even know about it, so he was surprised. But we are going to be doing a SummerSlam giveaway. Actually, it's 3 giveaways. We're calling the SummerSlam giveaway. Basically, in the month of July, for both of our prediction videos, for Great Balls of Fire and Battleground, we will be giving away a free month of the NFL Network. Why did I say NFL Network? The WWE Network. How it will work is it'll do something with like and subscribe and something like that. But we will put the contest out for the prediction show, and then for our reaction show, that's when we will announce the winner. But for our SummerSlam prediction show, we are going to, like I said, give away another subscription to the WWE Network, but this one's going to be for 3 months. So you're going to get a chance in July to win a month free of the NFL. I don't know why I want to keep saying the NFL Network. The WWE Network. And so check this out. So if you're not a member at all of the network, check this out. You sign up, you get a free month on them. Then you get another free month on me. So that's 2 months that you get free. So actually that means you're going to get to see SummerSlam for free, like I said. And then in August, for leading up to SummerSlam, we'll be giving away that 3-month subscription. Like I said, the rules, we're not 100% sure exactly how the rules are going to be. It's going to be, something like you like, subscribe, something like that. But when the prediction videos come out, we still got money in the bank to do. But the first one, like I said, is going to be Great Balls of Fire. So, like I said, stay tuned, because we actually got a lot of big changes coming your way at the start of July. But anyways, till next time, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. And like Qeyante was trying to say before I cut him off, if you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share it, tell your friends, tell your mama, tell whoever. Thanks for love, guys. Peace.